Last but not least, case 4. Case 4 is not as easy as previous because right now you don't actually have a coefficient that is simple in front of x squared. So it requires some form of reasoning or some form of guess and check to actually factorize such quadratic expressions. Now, so from here, I will use the multiplication frame again, and I'll be looking for 2x squared. And I'll put the other constant term over here. Now, the goal here is to actually get positive 5x from the addition of whatever will be here and whatever will be here. Now, first you ask yourself, what multiply what gives you 2x squared? And for this, it's actually quite straightforward because there's only 2 only has 2 factors, which is 1 and 2. So I'm going to have 2x times x. Definitely the case. Next, we're going to ask yourself, what are the factors of negative 12? You cannot ignore the factors of negative 12. And let's try, I'm going to try like maybe negative 3 and maybe positive 4, right? That gives us what we need. So what you're going to do here is very simple. You need to multiply this guy with this guy, which gives you here. And that will essentially be positive 4x. Now, you need to multiply. You need to multiply this guy and this guy, which gives you negative 6x. And you add that up, that does not give you positive 5x. So actually that's a lot of things to do in fact. And we need to actually decide what factors would be best, right? It could also possibly be positive 4 over here. And you have negative 3 over here. Right? It could be the same factors but just placed in a different manner. And from here we ask ourselves the same question. I have a positive 8x. And subsequently I have a negative 3x over here. Right? Because negative 3 times x gives you negative 3x. And if you do that, you have 8x plus negative 3x, which means just 8x minus 3x, and that gives you a positive 5. And hence our factors would simply be over here. X plus 4 and 2x minus 3. And there you go. You simply just write that down. 2x minus 3 times x plus 4. And there you go. That's almost all the factorization that we have for quadratic expressions of this form ax squared plus bx plus c.